today I have a very professional Lex logo because I'm here with a professional photographer, Toro Photography. We have lights, we have pillows, it's like really, really high tech. So tell me about your business.
Yeah, so I'm a family photographer and I do personal branding as well. Those are kind of like the two verticals that I specialize in.
Okay.
And I do sessions in my studio right here in downtown Lexington as well as on location. So it all depends on what my clients are dreaming about. If they want to do outdoors poetic sceneries, breathtaking sunsets, or if they want to bring it to a more casual, fashion-oriented photo shoot in my studio. And for personal branding, it all depends on who I'm working with. So if I'm working with a realtor, we might go to some houses to photograph outdoors, and then we complement with my studio. If I'm working with someone that is an architect, similarly. So it depends on who the client is. So we combine both in studio and outdoors.
That sounds fun. I know you were showing us pictures of people in Alaska. Like, you didn't travel all the way to Alaska.
I did.
You did?
I traveled with them, yes.
Wow.
So I do travel sessions as well. So I am very blessed to be able to go to bucket list destinations with my clients. Usually they fly me in for like 2 or 3 days. So one day is for scouting, then the next day is the photo shoot, and then I'm back to Boston. So I've been to Joshua Tree, to Alaska, to Lisbon, Madeira.
Wow.
So pretty awesome places. So
It is.
very blessed to be invited in their happiest moments in these bucket list destinations, or even something that is close to their hearts, like their annual vacation destination.
Nice, nice. And how did you get into photography?
That is a great question. So I'm actually an electrical engineer. So
Okay.
nothing related to the field. Very nerd, math lover. I didn't grow up being artistic at all. Actually, people who know me from elementary school is like, you what? Because it's kind of like shocking, right? I rediscovered myself when I was mid-30s and I decided to take on this journey. But my past is electrical engineering to consulting. I actually came to the US in 2009 for MIT. I went to Sloan for business school.
Okay.
After that, worked in tech. So Microsoft, Wayfair, we lived in Seattle for 5 years.
Wow.
We had 2 children there. We wanted to raise them close to family. My identical twin sister lives in Lexington.
Okay.
So we wanted to have all the cousins together, and we came back. But when I was in Seattle, when my first one was born, this deep desire of me to like just freeze time, right? Like I just wanted to like take it all in. And the nerd in me, I was like, I have to go to school for it, right? So I took classes in Seattle while I was working full-time in Microsoft, and I had a baby. I went to school at night.
Wow.
Because that's the nerd in me, and I loved it. And I joked with my husband, like, one day I'm gonna be a photographer full-time. But it was this big thing, like when, right? Like I was making so much money, I was working in Wayfair, I was director of talent acquisition, I love what I do. So it was kind of like the perfect storm. Like, why would you give everything up? And then, 2018, I had a concussion.
Oh.
Running down the stairs in my house, I gained height and I hit the door frame back and forward. So I had 3 concussions in one, put me on medical leave for 5.5 months. And it was a wake-up call. I started meditating, I started to see what is it that I want to do with my life, what are my dreams, what lifestyle do I want to have. My oldest was starting kindergarten that year. And it became clear. I called my CTO and my VP at Wayfair. He's like, John, Kate, I'm quitting. I'm pursuing photography full time. And people is like, Andrea, you're crazy. You just hit your head. You're not thinking straight. And I was like, no, this is it. Like, I'm doing this. I'm not gonna be a photographer. I'm building a luxury brand. Like, I'm taking everything that I've learned into my business, and there's no turning back. Like, this is it. And that was almost 6 years ago.
Wow.
So that's how I became from electrical engineering into studio owner.
Wow.
In a nutshell.
And so you love your work.
I do. I'm very passionate. I was able to take my hobby and my biggest passion into my full-time job. So I wake up every day with a big smile. My husband has to unplug me. It's like, okay, this is it. Because I could keep going and going. I just love it so much.
Wow, nice. And how did COVID affect you? I mean, I know a lot of photographers sort of seem to figure it out, right? Like outside shots and
Exactly. So when I was doing, during COVID, I was only photographing outside at that time. I didn't have my studio. So for me, it didn't stop because I was already shooting only outdoors. So it didn't affect like my rent or like all the costs associated with running a studio.
Right.
So it went really well because I was photographing outdoors, and the silver lining of it, me being also a luxury brand, is that people had disposable income because they couldn't travel, they couldn't spend money. So they were creating experiences, and that was what I was offering at the time, and I still do. For me, the photos are just a souvenir of the experience, right? That's just what you get on top of it. So people were creating experiences, I was giving it. So actually my business bloomed during COVID,
Wow.
which was incredible. And a silver lining, not when COVID was like hardcore COVID, but like through the tales of COVID, when people were able to go back to like kind of like get alive, and they were creating those connections, and like they started valuing family above all. So I think something clicked in us as well through COVID. So the extra value of what I get to offer was an extra push during that time. That was so tough, but a silver lining in terms of the experiences I could offer my clients.
Nice. And I know you gave us a tour of your studio, and you have things like clothing and like, so your shoots come with, what were you saying?
Yeah, so we run basically a full service studio, and what that means is that we take all the stress of the photo shoot, right? So for every single client, we do an in-home consultation. And what we do at that time is that we go to our client's home, if it's the family side, to put all the outfits together for the family.
Okay.
Like everything, we take that stress out of you. Like most of my families do want to print in bigger formats for the walls. So we take into consideration the interior design to set up the design. Because if you want to print for your walls, what you dress and how you wear actually has to match your interior design. So we take a holistic approach of, okay, what's going to be the wall? What is your couch? What are the color palettes for your home? And because of that, then we pick the outfit.
Oh, that's smart.
Based on the location and also where the photo is going to live in your house. So that whole process takes place for all of our clients. So we help through the styling hand on hand. For those that are coming to my studio, they can change outfits as well, right? Because we have the commodity of doing that. So we walk through, do you want to have like a casual outfit and a more formal one? So we go through the whole stream. For maternity clients, we do offer a client closet. That's what you saw inside.
Okay.
So that's only for maternity because no one has like epic pieces for maternity, right?
Right.
So we offer kind of like fabrics and these bodies with ruffles and like all these like production, like fashion oriented for a maternity that clients usually wouldn't have. But for my family set, I would say 90% already have in their closets. It's just a matter of like picking the fabrics and mixing it up. So we offer those styling services. And then everyone gets hair and makeup, so absolutely everyone. So if we're shooting outdoors, I send my stylist to your home. If we're shooting in studio, you come to us 1 hour before your photo shoot to get pampered here.
Wow.
So that's pretty fun. And now recently we also partner with Paul Mamola down the street. So when my stylists are on vacation, because they obviously take time off, then you get pampered at Paul Mamola here in Lexington for hair and makeup.
Fun. And you said you serve lunch. I mean, like it's fancy.
It is, it's high-end. It's definitely high-end, it's full service. So if you're going through lunch for a studio, yes, we have a menu and we partner with local restaurants and it gets delivered to us. So by the time we're doing the ordering appointment and looking at your beautiful photos, you already had lunch.
Nice.
Yes, so we just love to pamper and go above and beyond with what we call unreasonable hospitality. So we would put money in your meter in your car so you don't have to run back in the middle of the thing. So anything that we can delight our customers, we would absolutely do.
Wow.
And we install the wall art as well. So that's a piece that I think most of my clients love, because so often you have things in the floor for like a year because you never have time to like take it out of the box and put it up. We install it for you. So I have a handyman that works with my studio, and I go with him to every single client's house and then we put it up in the walls.
Wow.
So my clients don't have to move a finger. Everything is taken care of.
That sounds nice. How long does a photo shoot last? Like typically, how long do you have to smile for?
So it's not smile because I should prompt you so you're genuinely happy. So I'm capturing your candid smiles. I actually call my style real art photography because it's like fine art inspired by candid moments. So it's on me to take the best out of you. So you don't have to smile. You just have to be you, and I'm there capturing the moment.
Okay.
But in terms of length, I would say 1 hour. If we're doing sunset, we do golden hour. So basically the time where the sun is the most flattering, those golden beautiful tones. So it's about 1 hour. If we're shooting in my studio as well. So usually 1 hour, 1 hour, 10 minutes. If we have babies, it might be longer because they decide how fast or how slow we go. I only take few clients per month. So like every single session is tailored and not pushed back to back that we're rushed. So if we have little kids, it's longer. If we have old teenagers, it's pretty quick. So it all depends who I'm photographing.
Oh, cool. Wow, I just had no idea how much went into it.
Yes.
I mean, I thought you just went to the studio and yeah, that whole clothes thing is very interesting to match your interior design. So how do people get in touch with you?
Yes, so the best way to be in touch with me through my website, andretorofotography.com. I also love getting people in the phone. Like every single person that books with me, it's over the phone. You actually cannot book online.
Okay.
Because every single session is custom to what you're dreaming about, and everyone has different dreams and purposes for their photo shoot. So calling me, my phone, I can give it to you. You can display. That's always the best way of getting a hold of me. I pick up my phone every single time. I return calls pretty quickly. So either email to set up a phone call or call me directly. Either way works.
Great. Well, thank you for your time. This
Of
was really
course.
fun.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate you taking the time to come and learn more about us.
Yeah. Thanks.